Hello, Speed Gaming, and welcome to another qualifying run for the Battle for Hyrule 2 Vanilla Tournament. This is the 100% no up and A category, which means we're going to see some things that we don't normally pick up as our runners start. This is Jess78, and I'm in the booth with Vanilla Runner Extraordinaire Sub 30 himself. Why must you hate me? What's up, Yumi?
Oh, stop. What is up, Jess? How are we doing? A pleasure to do this race with you. We got several of my homies in this race, and I get to come with my homie. 100% is a really fun category. A lot of similarities to any percent. Not a whole lot different, just aside from running around, picking up some more stuff, going to a couple extra rooms and dungeons, which changes some patterns and some key rooms, but yeah, really fun run, so this will be fun.
Yeah, Zelda is always better when it's with your homies.
Absolutely. Shaddy's got the manip.
Yeah, I saw him pause right before entering 3. Which one is this? You would know.
This is steak sauce.
Nice,
and
nice.
He messed it up, but he was on steak sauce. What's Antlers doing though? Nope, no manips, but you know, that's okay.
Yeah, there's some crazy timings in this run for sure. I don't know how y'all do.
Yeah, I guess we should really not have to get deep into it, but I'll really quick say when we say manips, there's a manipulation that was figured out by JSR. Basically, in level 3, we start on an exact frame. We start the game on an exact frame. There's a lot of timers going on, and we enter 3 on an exact frame rule per an audio cue. And if you do that correctly, and then continue to play the level frame perfectly, you basically manipulate the whole level to where you can do it really, really fast. It's extremely difficult. It's hard to even walk through rooms without combat, without losing frames in this game. And oh no, you got on a stick of death.
Oof, level 3 doing level 3 things. What is the one manip that you end up in that dark net room with like a half a heart and you have the perfect bomb? Which one is that one?
That's pretty much all of them. Let's see. Yeah, so there's 4 variations, and there's a couple of them that you get them all in 1 bomb, and then a couple that you get in 2 bombs. Nutter butter and steak sauce are 1 bomber or 2 bombers, and 4 swords and internets, that's what they call it, are 1 bombers. And Drewis is in deep trouble here.
Yep, trying to avoid using that bomb. Oh goodness. I learned today from Taven that pedal takes 4 wood sword swipes.
Sure does. Has 4 HP. So with the woody, you get 4 swords. Drew's going to probably just leave level 3 here. It's going to cost him a couple minutes, but it does not kill the run. He's going to come back later and hit level 3 before we go to 7, probably a little later.
Probably, yep. One of the rules, of course, for this is if you die in a dungeon, you just have to return to that dungeon room that you died in at least sometime before you finish the match. If you die in the overworld, you must immediately return to the screen in which you died. So, obviously, if you died in Manhandle, you already have your raft, you can get into 4. There's some different strats you can do to not have to continuously bash your head against Manhandle with only, 3 hearts.
You got it. And I can already tell on Drew's side with the death. The thing with Zelda 1 is if you follow the same path every time, so basically you don't change screens, not like you're pathing per screen, but if you continue on the same path by going on the same screens, the spawns, minus a couple tiny caveats, we won't get into all that, but they will always be the same. So you'll always know where the enemies are spawning. Now you still won't know where they're going to go or what they're going to do, but you'll at least know where they're starting. I can tell already that Drew's spawns are messed up because it might be back to no, that's Shaddy. Sorry, yeah, Drew's spawns are.
It's hard when you have all 4 runners on screen. Yeah. It's like, wait, who is who?
So they will eventually come back together. I'm not sure exactly when this mess up when they come back together, but spawns being in different spots or bigger. Yeah, see, his spawns are messed up in here in this what we call the breakfast room because we have pancakes. But he's handling it pretty well. And yeah, on the manips, yeah. So I think we finished that. But yeah, if you play basically you set yourself up to that dark nut room where where you place bombs in the exact place and you kill them all with 1 or 2 very quick bombs, which is fast. Because if you don't use a manip, they can walk all over the place on you, which costs a lot of time and a lot of bombs.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking of like the 4 swords or maybe the 5 swords. I remember seeing you practice it a lot where, you know, you go up and like you take the bop in the room with the key and you have to walk and you can get the bomb, the heart, and a rupee drop all with a single bomb if you have it perfect.
Oh yeah, well if it's one bomber, it has to be
or modified 4 swords, whatever you guys called it.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure.
Anyways, we don't have to reminisce over that. As we get level 4 finishing, so of course, one of the things to also note that we do have to get all 16 hearts. We also have to get the bomb upgrades. So we're going to see some different pathing in this 100% route, as well as picking up things like the magical boomerang that we'd skipped earlier.
Yep, and this is where the route goes different from any percent. Up to this point, it was almost exactly the same. Only difference being a little bit of different route in level 4 because you skip a key. But essentially, the run is it can be the exact same until 4. Once you get to 4, instead of going to level 1 like we do in any percent, we actually do a world wrap over to level 2 and picking some stuff up on the way, like some rupees and some hearts. World wrap is a pretty cool thing. You see the screen scrolls that are going on the screen, which most people probably know, but basically you play with the game's grid system a little bit where it makes you think you're over a tile farther than you are. So you could walk out of the screen and come out on the other side. The same concept works on the entire overworld. So you did a scroll on the westernmost point and came out on the easternmost point of the entire overworld, which is pretty cool. We call that the world wrap.
We do have a question, chat. Do runners need to finish with a meat? The answer is no, because meat is a consumable. So you do not have to finish with the meat. You do not have to finish with a potion, but you do need to finish with the letter. You also do not need to have a wood arrow, although technically we need it for the run because we have to, kill Gomas. But in general, you would just need to have the silver arrow because that is the upgrade of the wooden.
Yep, very, very good question, because it gets a little tricky with the items that are needed, but yes, you explained it perfectly. Basically, if it's consumable or upgradable, you don't need it. And Druis, a second time in level 3 here.
Oh, gets it finally. He's probably thankful for that, although no bombs, which is not fun.
Yeah, the only good thing is he's okay. He's okay because we're going to level 2, so you don't. It's not necessary to have bombs, but you would like bombs, but it's not like going to level 1 where you have to have a bomb. He can get some bombs in level 2, luckily.
True. All right, but yes, in this level 2, we will see us enter, as you see Antlers, this Bluegaria room to pick up our magical boomerang that we need to burn. Sorry, that's my rando kicking in.
Get your Fury U emotes out. I'm not going to say it because it sounds too much like, well, if you got them, if you get the bogey.
Oh, yeah.
The bogey emote. Another question. Yeah, the world wrap is, okay, David already answered. Yeah, it's just a normal scroll, but you walk off the edge of the screen and come on to the edge of the other one. Yeah, it's pretty fun. But then you have to do a ladder clip because it puts you over in some water. So you do have to do a couple clips. Oh wait, no, that's going the other. Yeah, you do. Yeah, okay, I'm speaking right things. Yes.
Oh goodness. All right, first level 2 Triforce pickup by Antlers in the early lead, followed closely behind by Shaddy.
Yeah, Shaddy and Antlers kind of run up on each other right now, which is very cool.
Yep, just a couple screens apart. All right, Ugandis is entering level 2, and then Druis is just a couple screens behind Ugandis. So far, we are very tight.
Yeah, with that death for both Ugandis and Druis, they're not like crazy far behind. I mean, level 2 is a very short level, and they're basically high-fiving Shaddy and Druis on the way in and out of here. Level 2 is like, I don't know. It's a very hated level in the speedrun because it's such like an easy level, but it's definitely the easiest level, especially casually. But you can lose so much time.
Do you think 2 is easier than 1?
It depends on how. It's. I'd say it's easier, yes, because I don't know. They're both very. And the speedrun one's easier for sure. Because you can't really lose much time in one. You have to really screw something up. And two, you could lose a lot of time. It really adds up. Those snakes getting away from you if you lose beams, things like that. But as far as difficulty, they're both extremely easy. Like casually, I guess. The enemy sets are easy. There are gorillas in them both, so they're pretty similar. You got the snakes in two, rather than the Zols, pretty much, right? So they're very close.
We also have a couple of great questions in chat. I know they're already being answered, but I'm still going to bring them up so we can chat about them. Can you kill the Triceratops faster with a sword? So in the vanilla game, there is an interesting old man hint that says Dodongo dislikes smoke. And of course, when we were kids, we had no idea what the heck that meant. Now that we're old, we do know that if you let him inhale the smoke, it stuns him, and you can just boop your sword right into his face, and he will die and drop you a bomb unless you're on a fairy count. Or you can just double feed him a bomb and he will go away. The other good question is, are these runners going to buy a blue ring or tough it out? These guys do not need that ring at all. They will wait and they will go on wood sword for a while until they get magical sword. They are excellent at combat. They are excellent at dodging. Dodging is a big thing. So yeah, we will not see a blue ring purchase from any of these forerunners.
Yep, and the only reason they're getting the red ring is because they're required to. If they didn't have to get that, they wouldn't get the red ring either. On the any percent route, none of these guys would get a blue ring or a red ring. It's just yeah, it's dangerous and tough, but we do it.
And it's funny questions. On Shaddy's side, he just left a bomb on the ground, and of course at one point you say, "No, Shaddy, why are you doing that?" But that's because we have to buy the bomb upgrade in here, and we will just get the bomb refill anyways.
Yep, that's what's another thing that makes 100% a much easier. In my opinion, 100% is considerably easier category than any percent, and there's several reasons. That's a big one. You're required to buy both bomb upgrades, so you got mad bombs in the Olive Garden. It's only 4 more, but in that room, it just seems like so much more. Plus a few 4s, so you're looking at 16 bombs to do that room, which is yeah, it's nice.
We have a recorder pickup.
We got a flute. Let's go.
We love tooting that flute to kill the dig dogger in this level, and just tooting the flute in general. Once again, that's my rando coming out.
And I can confirm, I played this game as a kid and had no idea about the smoking and sword slashing. I always fed them 2 bombs. It would have been such a cool thing to know, because it's invaluable once you know it, and especially for the speed run.
Here's a good question. Yumi, this would be a good one for you to answer. How did the one guy, I'm assuming that means Antlers and or Shaddy, skip the room with the blue knights? He just walked through block. Did you want to explain the diamond staircase block clip?
I sure can. So it's very similar. It's actually not similar. It's actually the exact same thing as a screen scroll, where we're manipulating the grid. Essentially, how you do it is there's 2 pixels you could work with. And you can sword buffer, which gives yourself a little bit of time to press. You need a 1-frame tap of a perpendicular direction in order for a clip to work. And basically, it turns Link's around, and for some reason, when Link turns back around, the game thinks he's on the tile, the next tile. So if you do a clip and Link turn around and you walk back in the direction that where you're trying to go, you'll basically essentially clip an entire tile. So when there's a block there, and you do that clip, you essentially skip that tile where the block is on, so it lets you just walk right through it. And how you do it is, like I said, the hard explanation is you have to do a 1-frame tap in a perpendicular direction, but we can use a sword buffer here. So if you just tap A and then perpendicular direction immediately after, it gives you plenty of time. It's very easy to do. Just a tap A and then left or right, and then you could clip right through it. Try it at home. Pull on the game, turn on the game. Let you know what the visual is. It's actually rather simple.
You say that, but I think it took me. I want to say you were the first one that taught me how to clip a block back.
I remember that.
Like 2+ years ago.
I remember. If you just,
So I remember
once
I
you
was
just find
still
the
on.
spot, you know.
I was still on this like my Switch, and I was doing it via the Switch,
Yeah,
and I was
I
just
remember.
I was cheering. I was like, Yumi! I was able to clip into a block.
I remember it was so cool.
Yeah, you'll definitely see that multiple times throughout this run. It just helps you escape a lot of nasty combat that you don't need. Since this is not a glitchless run, so you are allowed to do the tricks like that, like the world wrap. We'll see probably a root quarter at some point. We can explain it at that time period, but yeah, you don't have to be, I'll say, you don't have to be not tricksy. You can be as tricksy as you want with this.
There's really only one trick in this game. It's just it's the same glitch, and it's used in several different ways. It's all the grid manipulations where you basically essentially clip. Yeah, if you want to try it at home, you just walk on. It's easiest to do below, but you can do it on top of blocks too. But it's much more difficult to explain the audio, the visual cue. If you want to try it at home, all you have to do is walk up to a block, and the top of Link's head, you want directly below the middle square part. So there's the inner square, then the outer square. The inner like shaded part, if you have your head directly lined up with that line on the bottom part of the inside square, or 1 pixel below, it'll work on either one of those 2 spots. Just tap your sword and then a perpendicular direction, and then just walk right through it.
Also, chat noticing Ugandis did have an unfortunate death, had to do a tag back, but is on the way to finishing out level 5 now, so he's a little bit behind Druis.
Yeah, that's, this game
Also,
races hard, and that's why we get 3 tries.
Here's another great question. You can clip blocks in dungeons from down, up to down, up, down to up, right? But can you go up and down in the main map? You can! There are some fun things in the main map. You don't often see it. There's something called a HUD clip. You can actually get a link to show up in that top black section where your life is, where your items are, to escape things. It's crazy. You can screen scroll north-south in the overworld. It's just bonkers.
Yep, since the whole game is basically a giant grid, you could literally clip anywhere into anything. It's more difficult in some spots, and some spots you can't use the sword buffer, so you have to do a flick or a 1-frame tap instead of the sword buffer. But yeah, you can clip anywhere. It's pretty wild. You can clip into the water and go hang out in the middle of lakes and all kinds of fun stuff. So we got Antlers. He is in the lead, but Shaddy is not far behind. He's only a few rooms back here in level 1. So very cool to see these guys head to head. Both extraordinarily good runners. Antlers and Vanilla definitely has a little bit of the edge as far as his times go and thing, but Shaddy, a sub 30 runner. It's the same with Druis and Ugandis. They're all good players. Ugandis is a little bit, I don't know if I could say newer, but a little less advanced, but a very good player. And he actually does second quest, so he's a crazy person.
Also, I think all these guys are also rando runners, and that, hones your skills. But, we are going through, and this is what's different also from the any percent, is our arrow purchase is up here in the graveyard area because we have to go next door and pick up our power bracelets, since that's not a consumable. We'll also pick our magical sword bubbler in here, and also visit level 6 and some lovely, lovely whiz robes.
Yep, it's gonna be good times in here. Level 6 is one of those levels that is considerably different, even than any percent. The main thing is not because there's only a couple extra rooms, but the main way that it makes it different, when you play this game at high levels, you're very used to the same spawns like we talked about earlier. And since you take a couple extra rooms, it changes your spawn counter, so the enemies spawn in completely different places in a couple of these rooms. That makes it just a little bit more tricky, or at least something new to learn.
Yep, because in this level 6, we obviously have to go off our beaten path and pick up that lovely wand. So that's the required item.
You know, wand that is great in rando, but is completely useless in vanilla. So they're gonna get it just to have it hang out in the inventory. You'll never see it used, in most cases at least, but it'll be there. And yes, the clip and the recorder, that's called the recorder. That will no, that doesn't happen in this run. Dang, we won't see that actually today.
Oh, okay.
No. Happens in any percent. But yeah, basically you clip into the water and let the recorder or the whirlwind hits you and activates the raft, so it does some funny shenanigans where it puts you a catty corner screen to where it's supposed to. It's pretty cool.
Oof, Antlers took a orange Wizard beam to the face there.
Yeah,
Lost quite a bit of health. It's unfortunate.
Don't want to do that, yeah. I mean, Shaddy's catching up a little bit here. He's only a room behind now. Room and a half. But yeah, if you watch these guys blaze through these rooms, I mean, these are rooms that we probably as a kid spent, I mean, going, leaving, coming back, getting potions, trying again. It's
so many times.
They just whip through it.
Oh my gosh, Antlers has a fantastic timer clock in the wand room.
That's both clocks. You got a clock in the Magical Breakfast 1,
yeah.
too. Both important rooms so far in this. When, you know, a clock is not... Sometimes there's an argument to say that a clock actually hurts you, and sometimes in those rooms, but you know, I like them. Just give me the dang clock, so I can, you know.
Yeah, I guess it would be if you're used to the spawn, and then the clock pops up, and you're still hit it. You're off your game a little bit, right?
Yeah, you're off your game, and something they don't quite come together like they may if you have good patterns, but still, I mean, there's nobody's ever going to complain about a clock. That's for sure.
Pick up the bombs, thank you, Antlers.
Drew's is getting his mags here, and Ugandas won't be too far behind.
Yeah, it's fun because our 2 runners on the left-hand side are very close, and the 2 runners on the right-hand side are very close.
Yeah, very cool.
It's not. Well, we'll clarify. This is not a race. This is strictly to get a qualifying time for seeding for the actual tournament that starts in a little over a week.
Yeah.
But it is fun when the runners are close and it's like a race. So.
Yeah, they're not racing directly, but I mean they kind of still are, you know, for they're racing for you know, better
bragging
seeds,
rights.
Bragging rights, and you know, of course, getting the better seed in the tournament, which is going to be nice. And you do get 3 chances. I don't know if we said that yet. There's 4 categories in this tournament. This is obviously 100%, but you get 3 qualifying chances per category. So, you know, if you screw up a run, you still have more chances.
Ooh, Ugandas takes a Wizzy Beam to the face in the chapel in 6.
Yeah, that one hurts. He's okay.
Literally hurts. Ah.
Was that in the chapel?
Wasn't the chapel the first room where you're praying for a bomb drop?
Yeah. But that'd be a 4 harder, though.
Oh, it was.
Oh, wow. Yeah, ouch.
So this is another fun aspect. Because we picked up the power bracelet, we can now take the warp down to the south coast to pick up our other heart container in this bomb shop.
Yep, very cool to actually be able to use one of the items that we consider useless in any percent run. That's really cool, unique on the... I never played any of the Zelda, a lot of the Zelda, any of the Game Boys or any of those, but I know I hear good things about some of them. So here we're gonna see Shaddy do a HUD clip coming up. We were just talking about it. I think Shaddy does the HUD clip here. Antlers does not, so he's gonna skip it. Yeah, he's not.
Ooh,
but Shaddy, I think, is gonna give us a little fun here, and he's gonna clip up into the HUD, which is all kinds of fun because like the screen actually like. I don't know how to explain it. It's actually
there's
up
like
there, but you can't see it.
Or something,
yeah.
And you have to know where to move on it. It's weird.
Let's see if Shaddy does it here. He did it last run, so let's see if he gives us some fun here again.
Do it.
He's doing it. Let's go. There we go.
Link's in the HUD.
bottom left, hanging out in the HUD. You have to do another clip, walk around some imaginary bushes, come back, clip again right here. Oh, see, it's not as easy as it looks.
Gotta do reverse clip down.
There we go.
Look at that.
That'll save you. Yeah, that'll save you a second or two if you do it optimally. Now, that was probably about the same as walking with a little bit of a flip up, but it's swaggy and fun.
All right, we're entering level 8. Antlers has been here. You see, he did go left and pick up the useless book, something that is required.
Oh man, he takes a couple bops leaving that.
Yeah.
That staircase sucks to leave. It really does.
Yeah, and of course, we know level 8, and we love level 8 as being the Blue Darknet level of heck.
Yeah, level 8, Level 8 is terrible in any percent. I mean, I like I always say, it's fun to practice, sucks and runs, but in 100%, this is definitely a part of the run that is way more difficult. Not only do you have to go to that goofy diamond room to get the book and come back, but then you have to, you do have more hearts and more bombs, but you have to go up and fight a blue Goma, which is tricky to get in one cycle. Once you can lose 8 seconds, and then it's just a goofy level.
At least the nice thing is we are picking up the any key. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, hold up. Antlers got bopped into that right door.
Uh-oh.
So he's going to be short a key. Can you make the any key with just one key?
Wait, it shouldn't be able to.
I think there must be a key drop in this room. That's why he's clearing it. No,
Nope,
he's looking for a key. He accidentally got booped into that door. I think that's why he went right, thinking that he could get a key drop potentially out of that room to replace the one.
There's one at the end of the level. Oh, he just doesn't care now. He's just going ham. No health drops. Come on, game. Yeah.
Oh, and he got Beamos into the dark nut. How rude.
There's a key to the right of the level, so he can go to the right here, snag a key, and start over. Yep, that's where he's gonna go. That's unfortunate. Well, that opens the door for Shaddy. Though Shaddy was right on his tail anyways, but now here's that blue Goma we were talking about. Nice one cycle, man. There you go. Drew was fighting this man handle. He gets him down. Oh man, Shaddy tried to wait to not take the bot, but the dark nut turned around on him like a little turd.
Nope. All right, everyone is now in level 8. This makes it fun.
Yeah, and Drewis is giving Drewis a chance to catch up on Antlers a little bit. Scary thing is here is at least this room doesn't come back, but I don't have to worry about dodging those. But
yep,
Antlers
this room does though. Yep, no bubbles, no traps, nothing to keep this dead.
Nope. Antlers being Antlers, so he doesn't care. He's still going ham. Hey, can we get a health drop game? Because I got a single health drop. in either one of those rooms. That's ridiculous. Oh my god, now my handler's being a turd
down to
on
a half a heart. Ouch.
It's hard not to get hit in this room. Because you got the 2 cycle list. You can't 1 cycle without getting hit. In the door, dude.
Dodge it. Dodge every...
In the door. In the door. Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
Oh, that's crazy. While Shaddy's fighting this 4-headed Gleeok, which is no big deal with Mags, he buzzes right through it. Don't forget the heart. And he doesn't. Good. Well, Antlers is the damageless world record holder. He is not even close, the world record holder in damageless. So if anybody can get out of here on a half a heart, it's him.
Chad is asking, why is everyone green? That's because this is pure vanilla. We are not allowed to modify certain things when we're racing. I don't think you can modify the vanilla ROM at all, even for things like tunic color. So everyone will maintain green until we enter 9 and are forced to pick up the red ring.
Antlers cannot buy a heart. This is just outrageous, his drop so far.
Yeah, usually you'll get like a fairy or something in this room, but gosh.
I think at this point he can force a fairy on these guys here, maybe. Kills these keys. This count should be pretty high.
Yeah, maybe he'll try to kill the Pole's voice to get hearts.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those fairies.
There we go. A fairy explosion.
Phew, fairy explosion.
Now he's good. So he's still going to be in second place here, not far behind. Well, he's probably too far now. Shaddy's in the driver's seat here to win this race. That's not a race. And it's still a race in race time, so it's still technically a race.
Well, get the heart! Go back and get the heart!
Get the heart!
Get the heart! Go back! No!
Oh my gosh, dude!
Antlers! No! Oh, that's unfortunate. I wonder if he realizes.
That's just the lack of playing this category.
Man.
He hasn't played this in a couple of years. I think his first run of this was his only run of this in 2 years.
Yeah, so unfortunately, due to the rules, if Antlers does go 4 through 9 and finish, he will unfortunately have to take a DQ for his time. Because,
this will definitely be
out of 8.
He wasn't going to beat his first time anyways.
True. But yeah, just Obviously, there's different rules for the different flag sets, the different categories, and that's one of them. Is if you don't get one of your items, you unfortunately cannot pass go, cannot collect 200 rupees.
There's nothing we can do about you. We can't help you, man. Oh yeah, unique rock. You could buy did you answer that already, Jess? Yeah, you can buy the blue ring for sure. You
can. It's just these guys. I mean,
I know they're dying. We're gonna be like, these guys don't need it, and he's gonna be like, well, they keep dying. That does happen. But
true.
Normally they're okay. It's just too slow. Normally they're okay.
Do they have to show inventory, or someone keeps up on item pickup? I mean, obviously through this one, we're able to watch all the runners and see, and for normal speed runs of this category, the race monitors, whoever does that for the speedruns website, they'll watch and make sure that everything is picked up. They end up with the right amount of hearts.
Yeah, especially this one's going to be painfully obvious. Even if it was like an honest mistake, there's usually the runner remembers, or somebody will catch it. But because you have to. I honestly wasn't really paying attention until Jess said something, but we would have seen that he
yelling. And he saw it in chat too, and it's hard because you're so conditioned playing any percent that once you get to 8, you have no need for more hearts because you already have your 12 mags. You skip the heck out of that heart.
Yeah, do you know how many times us any percent runners have just walked out of that room without that heart? That's just muscle memory there.
Yep.
Look at Druis and Ugandis entering almost at the same time here.
Almost sync. Let's go.
Shaddy's got a monstrous lead right now. It's definitely his qualifier to lose.
Let's see. Has he run 100% one yet?
I don't think that he has.
He has. His 100% qual 1 was a 39:15.
Oh, that's right.
So we'll have to keep an eye out and see.
That's right. Yeah, I'm trying to see if he's on pace. It's been a pretty clean run for him. Let's see.
Yeah, so far, let's see. Antlers is second place overall from a time perspective with a 38:22. Only slightly beating out someone. I don't know this guy. Why must you hate me? By 4 seconds.
Wait, who was it? Antlers qualifier time was better than mine. Figures.
Yeah, only by 4 seconds though.
Guy hasn't played the category in 2 years and probably. Oh yeah, he did. He routed wrong
good idea.
on the overworld.
Hold on. Chat said we should probably switch.
We can't. We can't switch. Nope. We cannot switch.
Oh,
to
that's
Shaddy.
right. Yeah, Shaddy's audio is not usable. So
yeah,
sorry.
Unfortunately.
Good idea, but unfortunately.
Yeah. Normally
he's probably
we would.
talking on stream, and we don't need unfiltered Shaddy on stream.
I think he has his music playing. His jams, his tunes.
Yep, there's some choice tunes in there. Alrighty, Shaddy is the first, heading into level 9.
Yep. Level 9 is much easier. It's longer, but it's much easier in this category. It is kind of tricky getting to this red ring, but once you're there, it's when you're used to playing this game on Green Tunic and 9, it makes 9 essentially free as long as you have a few hearts when you pick up the ring.
Yeah, which is two more patras you have to go through to get the red ring. Is that right?
Yep. And if you're lucky, you don't. The first one most of the time you can just walk right by and he won't bother you. But sometimes he does give you a bad pattern and he can pencil you. The second one's a pain in the butt. You have to certainly take a hit. You have to take at least one hit unless you want to stay back and kill him. But we just take that hit because we got the red ring a few rooms away.
All right, let's see. No screw you beam.
Yeah, no screw you beam. That's good. This Patra. Oh, see, the Patra was a turd. I think. I don't know. He might have been able to make that. I don't know. So there's a couple of tricky spots here to get this ring. This is room right here. You're guaranteed to get hit right here unless you want to go slow. And then right there, you're gonna take that. What?
Oh, you're guaranteed to get hit, are you, Yumi? Look at that!
What? That's not even
that
a
was
thing.
Fantastic, Shaddy.
And then this room right here, you got to do a little pause. And I don't know why he went right. That's also weird, but okay, cool.
It's weird, but it works.
Yeah, I guess he knows what he's doing. Dude, I don't think that Patra 1 skip is a thing. I think that's insanely either awesome or lucky.
It could be both.
Yeah, I did think that has to be a little bit. Or unless there's a strat there, I wanna talk to him and figure out what it was. He's got caught by every pancake on the way through this room. Let's just
Oh,
you know,
that's so
chill.
great. But here's the thing, right? Is now that you have the ring, who cares?
Yeah, just slows you down. That's all. But yeah.
Yeah.
And look at Ugandas and Druis, screen for screen over here. Druis
This is
on.
awesome.
Ugandas is keeping pace. He's keeping ahead of Druis for like all the way through 8. Very impressive outing. Wasn't for that death, dude.
This is Druis's first 100% qualifying run.
Yep.
Uganda's had a 38.44.
Did he?
Yeah, that's what it says in the sheet.
Dang, Ugandas is a sleeper in this thing.
Yeah, he's been practicing a lot, I think.
That's a good time. Yeah, I don't think Antlers even knows about the heart. We're gonna have to give him the bad news and thing.
Yeah.
Maybe I wonder if he'll notice. Does he notice right now when he doesn't have full hearts? Oh, Patra was a little bit of a turd. If you miss that clip at all, if you lose any frames whatsoever, the Patra comes down on you, you're gonna get knocked out, and that's what happened there. But he got it on the second try. Another big thing in this run versus any percent is this room right here, the reverse C. These patterns are just god awful. The spawns are bad. They start in different spots. They go in different ways, and it's a disaster here. But Shaddy gets to it pretty well.
Yep, and at least with the ring, I mean, it's nothing.
Yeah.
You can take a few hits.
Just tank it. I just try to avoid the bubbles, honestly, so you don't lose your sword. Just take the Wizrobe hits. Yeah, I bet you're right. That's probably when he noticed. At this point, just like, well, let's get some practice in. Reverse clip right here. Oh, look at that. On the bottom left side, Shaddy there.
Patra!
Oh, man, we were just talking about it.
I think you might have cursed this. Kept saying, Patra's being a jerk, and he keeps being a jerk. We should start saying, Patra is nice. Patra's a great boss.
Will it.
He treats kindly all of our runners.
So Druis kind of just, I don't know, I didn't see where he gained it, but Druis has taken the lead over Ugandis. Well, it's very, very close.
If just about a room.
Antlers is in the terrible reverse C here. He has one more bomb per combat. So we're probably going to save that for the next room. Not the next room, but the next room. Or wait, trap room, sorry. One of those rooms.
It's always funny when there actually is a room that's called next room.
Yeah. Well, look at Druis is right on. Druis or Ugandis just came back a little bit. They're kind of just very close.
Half a room apart, maybe.
Top left, you'll see a reverse block clip here. It's the same thing, but yep. Oh, there you go.
Hey, second time's a charm.
That's right. And we're gonna see fast Patra from Shaddy here. You're gonna sit here on this block and just go ham, basically. He essentially has 40 some hearts right now.
All right, we will need 4 magical sword swings from Shaddy to take down Ganon.
Here's Ganon. The Ganon fight in vanilla is very scripted. It's almost free. You can get a trolley fireball. You can go right on you a few times. It makes it a little harder, but it's a very simple fight. No arrows for Shaddy. GG Shaddy.
Shaddy finishes first with an official time of 38:30. Get your GG's out. And that does beat his first qualifying time by 45 seconds.
Yeah, good stuff. Was that oh, never mind. You already said it. All right. 38:30. Does that beat? I think that beats mine, doesn't it?
You had a 38:26. So Antlers has you by 4 seconds, and you have Shaddy by 4 seconds.
Nice.
I just know you're not going to rub that in his face.
Oh, no. And here's Antlers.
Never.
On Ganon. Boink, 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 and boink. Nice hearts, antlers.
Yep. And well, Antlers has, I'll say, air quotes, finished. He did DNF in the race room, so I think he does realize that he missed that last heart.
Sucks. Oops. Oops, I didn't put done. I put done. Yo, Shaddy, what up, man?
Welcome in, Shaddy. GG's.
Hey, thank you.
Congrats on the win and the 4-second pace slower than Yumi.
Wow. All right, good night, everybody. We'll see you.
Come on,
yeah, man. Good run.
Everyone
man.
out there in SG land, we're all buds. We always rib each other a bit.
Man,
yeah, that's the first thing I asked.
Pretty well, and then like one of the blue wizarobes kind of phased funny in the wand room, and I was like, "Oh my god! Like I'm gonna die."
Oh,
yeah, I saw that.
goodness.
Took some reds to the face, I think, right?
Yeah, it was a mess.
Also, really quick, welcome in, Mr. Chest Jerk would be mad at you. Antlers, GG's.
Yo, GG's.
When did you realize you forgot to pick up the heart and 8?
When I was walking into 9. I knew it would happen. Honestly, I forgot to get the candle again. I have no words.
Really quickly, I also want to point out, Druis and Uganis have both finished within 7 seconds of each other. Druis with a 40-35 and Uganis with a 40-42. GG's, guys. Get your GG's out.
Yeah, we were talking about it, man. I mean, just think about how many thousands and thousands of times that we've played any percent. It's just muscle memory, man. Just walking out of there.
Yeah.
I also explained to them that you've played this twice, run twice in 2 years or something. Last one was your first one.
Honestly, none of that though was the most devastating thing. The most devastating thing was accidentally opening that door in 8. Key door, and then I panicked.
Oh no!
Yeah, and then I panicked, and I was like, "Oh my god, I can't remember where key is."
The extra key.
Yeah, it turned out it was in the room to the right of 8, or to the right of the entrance, which is convenient because after I started panicking, I died. So
yeah, so the game knew it's like, go back here, Antlers, pick up the key.
Yeah.
All right, we do have to go back to Shaddy for a second because chat is clamoring for this answer. The Patra on the way to the Red Ring. How in the heck did you get through that damage list?
Skills, baby, skills.
Hold up, do you actually do that? Like try for that? That wasn't just lucky.
We do try for that. We stab through the first one and then try to get in by the head.
Wow, I was saying, okay, well, this is impossible. You have to take damage here. And then you just made me look like an idiot, so thanks.
I mean, you take damage,
yeah,
99 out of 100 times. But I do try for it. I honestly do try for it. It's like a rando move, I think.
Well, it's pretty cool, man. I didn't even know it was possible, so I'll play around with that one.
Yeah, if you can get in close enough to the middle head, you're like in the inner circle there.
Very cool. Almost like when the Patra goes left in any percent. Kind of same deal, maybe. Try to get up in there and get through damage list.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
All right, also, we have another ping. Welcome in our second place finisher, Druis. GG's.
Hey, thank you. GG.
Manhandle, man.
Yeah, I know. Kind of almost turned it off right away, but I'm like, you know what? We're on a restream. We can't do that.
Yeah, kudos for sticking it out.
You got 2 more left too, so it's nice to get one on the board so you can kind of.
Got one on the board. We're good.
Yeah, the second time in the 3 was scary. I was surprised you kind of went there. It made sense for the route, but I was kind of surprised you went right back in. You just went right back in after you killed 4. Yeah, but you got him the second time though.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was a good time to go or what.
I think the play normally is just go on your way back to when you come over to do 7, but so you can for sure get through it. Well, your way might have been faster actually, right? I don't know. I guess it would be the same.
No, it was a lot of fun because in level 9, Juris, you and Ugandis were like a half a screen apart for almost the entire level. You know, nearly synchronized Ganon fights. It was really cool to see.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. You guys were. It goes back and forth all the way from the beginning of pretty much at least like 8. Kind of. I was giving them props for hanging with you, man. I was like, oh, Ugandis can play. It's pretty cool.
Ugandis is really good player.
All right, on y'all.
Nice. It was nice because I had finished. I was able to watch that, Drew.
That's good.
Is that a slight?
Very exciting. It was very exciting.
Sorry you had to wait so long in here.
That's okay.
I was gonna say, is that a slight dig at Druis?
My boss was telling me how his time was way faster than mine in his
No. I was telling you.
Actually,
how
it was Jess.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the first thing I asked.
That on her own.
I did ask. I was like, wait a second. What was my time? Yeah, I guess sub 30 that one if you didn't die, Juris. Good job. Yeah, picked up fine. No, I did immediately. I was like, wait, does that beat me, Jess? I was like, no, 4 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, but don't feel bad because Antlers has Yumi beat by 4 seconds as well. So
Yeah.
feel free to rub that into him, Antlers.
Yeah,
played
we'll
in 2
see.
years.
We'll see how it ends up.
Right on, man. That was fun though. That was fun. Had the homies in here. Got us a late race. It was fun to watch. But you guys have anything else before we bounce out of here?
No, GG's. Thanks for the comms, dudes.
Yeah, no doubt.
I think so.
Roll.
Awesome. Well, Yumi, that'll do it for us. We do have a lot more qualifiers next week. We don't currently have any restreams scheduled. We need to get some scheduled, but we could definitely use some more volunteers. If you know the game, heck, if you even partially know the game, and you're interested in coming into the booth, hop on over to the Vanilla Zelda 1 Discord and we can get you hooked up with the commentary tag and send out pings when we need some help because y'all get tired of hearing from the same poor people.
For sure. Well said. Thanks for hanging out, Jess. And yeah, well, I guess we will see y'all next time.
Yes, everyone have a wonderful night. We'll see you later. Bye.
Later.
Yeah.